Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Aston Villa Club, in which we're going to kick it off here by talking about our Champions League group stage. I just saw this article pop up on the news section saying that we've got a straightforward Champions League group stage. We've got Real Madrid, Sporting and Sparta Praha in our group. Real Madrid and Sporting are two tough teams. Let's be real, Sporting are a tough team, Real Madrid are a tough team. So our group stage for our first season in the Champions League is going to be a big one. And talking about big things in this episode, we're going to make a huge signing in a second. But as you can see, our schedule for this episode, we've got Spurs, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. Like, we've got so many big games. I'm going to try end it just before this Man United game in this episode. I'm going to try get to at least there at the end of the episode. But as I mentioned, due to our schedule right now, we need to make a big signing because last episode we suffered an injury, which was Jacob Ramsey is going to be out for 2 months with an injury. And obviously Jacob Ramsey would be playing cams, any other would be up front the way we were going to plan to play this season out, but due to that injury it threw his spanner in the works, to say the least, and that is why Ollie Watkins is going to be on the bench. Yes, it's a great striker for us, he's been incredible in season 1 and still can do great things for us in season 2, but we need a striker who's going to hold their own up front, up against the likes of Real Madrid, in the Champions League, which is why after giving you a suggestion of a couple of players last episode, we're going to make a signing right now, which is going to be a certain Belgian striker by the name of Romelu Lukaku. Now, personally, I do really like the fact this guy got chosen because I was actually looking to sign Lukaku myself without making it a decision for you guys to do. But I thought, I'll give it to the viewers, see what they want to do, see if they want to get the likes of Geddes, Gurdy, Keane, Lacazette, Griezmann, or Werner in instead. But you guys actually chose Lukaku, so we're going to bring him in. 42 million is about what we're going to have to pay from us. We've got a lot of money, we've got like 230 million to spend this season. But we also aren't really going to spend it. We're putting Nicolas Sula and we're going to bring in Romelu Lukaku, two experienced players. That's kind of what I was hoping that we'd do for the season. 2 players have been in the Champions League, 2 players have played at the high levels of European football for a while. And we can bring in Lukaku and try to revive his career after a poor season at Chelsea, a poor return to Inter Milan, and at the moment no team wants him other than West Ham. I believe West Ham are the only team right now are actually trying to buy Lukaku or loan him in at least. So let's get into this one and buy Lukaku and hand him his debut up against Spurs, I believe it was. Okay, here we are, the first game of the episode, up to a very different Spurs team than I imagined facing. They've got Gonzalo Montiel, who's just gone on loan to Nottingham Forest. I believe there's a permanent signing, I'm not too sure where it is. But they've got Edouard Mendy, who had signed from the Saudi League, obviously formerly of Chelsea. They've got Stefan Savic, Chris Smalling in defence, Marcelo Brozovic, who also has gone to the Saudi League, I believe. And then Destiny Dozier playing left mid instead of left wing back, where Ryan Sessegnon's currently playing. But as you can see, Romelu Lukaku is going to be up front for us for this game. We're going to hand him his debut at Villa Park up against Spurs, a team that obviously I believe also won him in real life, or were linked with him at one point. And as you can see, our bench is looking pretty good now. Our game against Real Madrid is actually in 2 days' time. And you know me, if you watch my Crow mode, I don't play the group stage of any group stage in any competition because I don't think it makes the most fun content. I like playing games so it's a knockout, there's something on the line. Technically there isn't a group stage, but a team like ours, we're going to beat Sporting. We might lose to Real Madrid in one game or might draw to them, But we're going to beat Sparta Praha, we're going to beat Sporting, and we're going to get through that group at least in second place. So that's why I'm not going to play the group stage. I'm just going to sim past it and then show you guys the group stage when it's done. But let's get into the game against Spurs and hopefully start the episode with a win. And hopefully that Spurs defence cannot stop the shine of Romelu Lukaku or a run. Sula coming up wide to deal with Richarlison, and he has done. Now Diaby into Lukaku. Lukaku back to Diaby. Musa Diaby now. There should be a goal here, surely. Musa Diaby, there we go. An assist for Lukaku. A goal for Diaby. Love to see it. It's been an end-to-end game so far. I've had a couple of chances Spurs. We've had obviously the Lukaku chance you would have seen. There's any other chance you might have seen. Obviously, depending on the rest of the games in the episode, I cut certain highlights out from certain games just so, there wasn't too many highlights from each game. So it's more faster and more fluid of a video to watch. But a very good finish there from Diaby. Puts it past Edouard Mendy, and we finally break the deadlock in this game. Very good right back. That's why Nottingham Forest have got him. Also scored a winning penalty in the World Cup final. It's won European trophies, I believe, for Sevilla. We'll play through here to Richarlison. A B-tech R9, Ronaldo. Not even close to. Oh, good save. Oh, as if. I've just streamed Ultimate Team for a little while and played 2 games of that, which were like the most like annoying gameplay ever. But I won the second game, so head over I can't even speak. So if you want to see what happened there, head over to my Twitch and check out the VOD. It's a final like an hour of the stream. I was just opening like packs for the rest of it. But that's so annoying, man. That's like an Ultimate Team goal. You don't see that in Career mode, but 43rd minute, of course, they score a goal like that. No one Bailey in. Oh, there's no one's there. What just happened? This game's been so weird so far. Tielemans. Here we go. Incredible finish there from Yuri Tielemans. That's actually an insane shot to find the top corner there at that angle on the turn. But Yuri Tielemans has been one of the most like MVP players for us in this team. Long shot king. Comes up with big goals now and again, as you can see here. Pauses the defender. Just gets that shot with power past Edouard Mendy. Nothing he can do about that. It curves away from him into the top left corner. And before half time, we're back in the lead. Or just on the stroke of half time, we're back in the lead. Where we should be in this game.
So the second half is underway. Not enough went right for Spurs in the first 45. Can they
oh, good win there from Kamara. Into Lukaku. Romelu for his first goal. Romelu Lukaku, there we go. He's had 3 or 4 chances. But just after half time, the Belgian scores, and you cannot stop the shine of Romelu Lukaku. It's a good bit of movement there as well. Skips round 1 or 2 there, runs in behind, pass Chris Smalling. Ralph was it past Mendy this time round, who actually does not do some weird goalkeeping. But Lukaku celebrating in front of his new fans, and we've got a 2-goal cushion here. Doji out wide here. Matty Cash, love that. Let's look at the calmness this team has under pressure. What have you got a free kick for? I've got no clue, but he's apparently given a free kick for something. Oh, Zaniolo. Nicolo. Zaniolo, the Italian stallion, scores an insane goal. The second I hit that, or the second I got round the defender, I thought I'm hitting this with Zaniolo. I could play it through, I could try to find Lukaku or Tielemans there. But I thought, you know what, Zaniolo's got the tech, he's got the ability, and he scores. As you can see here, brilliant strike. Up and over Edouard Mendy, good dip on it, good curve. And we're 4-1 up here in this game, so I'm going to make some substitutions and sim the rest of it, because we've got Real Madrid up next, we need to rest our first team players so they're fully fit for that one. So let's make some subs and sim the rest of this game. So let's bring on the rest of Watkins, Kent, Cabral, Ikone, etc. Well, I didn't have to really because the ball's going to play here. Subs are being made. They're on. There we go. Jump to result. Ends up being a 6-1 win with Sula and Ollie Watkins getting us off a goal in the end. Let's get into the game against Real Madrid. And I don't know. I might play it actually because it's Real Madrid. It's actually a good challenge for us to see where we're at in this career mode. Okay, well here we are at Champions League debut, and this is the only game we're going to play in the group stage because, as I mentioned, it's Real Madrid. It's a very good opportunity to see where this team is in terms of what we can achieve in this competition. Obviously, last season we lost out on the Premier League title by 2 goals up against Man United. We finished on 85 points each. They had a 40-goal difference. We had a 38. We won the Community Shield at the start of the season. We won the Carabao Cup. We got knocked out by Man United in the FA Cup, unfortunately, and and we actually ended up winning the Conference League as well. So obviously we're a team that can do well in this competition, but I don't think we got enough to win it this season. I don't know. Maybe we could go on a mental run and insane, Cinderella story win that we just have a great group stage we go through, and we get maybe some luck here and there to go through. But we're going to get into this game at the Bernabeu up against an interesting Real Madrid team. Obviously Bellingham in there, Toni Kroos, Tchouameni. They got Fran Garcia at left back. They got Eder Militao, Rudiger. They got Courtois, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Brahim, Rodrigo and Vinicius Junior. So let's get into this game and hopefully somehow get a huge win at the Bernabeu up against Madrid.
My name's Derek Ray. I'm delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group
and we need to somehow try and get a point here against Madrid. I just have a feeling Like, just look how different it is. Like, just look. Instant Madrid score, and Vinicius Junior scores against us.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good.
Like, it's just different. At this level, it's just different. Just showing us that maybe we need 1 or 2 more pieces of the puzzle. Or maybe we're just unfortunate because Brahim Diaz is apparently the strongest player in world football.
Perfect challenge.
Zaniolo into Lukaku, and Madrid, you cannot stop the shine. You cannot stop the shine of Romelu Lukaku. Instant reply. Romelu makes it 1-1. And Madrid, you might think that we're going to be walking the park here tonight in the Bernabeu. You might think, oh, it's just Aston Villa, won the Conference League, definitely second, just behind United in the Prem. They're a decent team, but we're coming here to make a statement. And Lukaku's coming here to prove he's not a finished player. He's scored against Spurs, he's scored against Madrid, and he's made it 1-1 here.
Oh, great play.
I'm not sure what happened there, honestly. Pau Torres got pushed over there by Rodrigo, which forced him to give away a foul. Oh, good save in Simon. Incredible save there. Lukaku now. You already see the vision. You already see the vision. And the excellent execution is there, but Courtois. I got my words jumbled up there. I was going to say it was excellently executed, but unfortunately, some of the words that kind of costed me there because I had to think about what I was saying instead of focusing on the gameplay for a second. That ball played through here. It's Tchouaméni. Pau Torres, there we go. I thought I could win it back there with Zaniolo. Luka Kamara. Vinny, back to Bellingham. And it hits him on. It hits him on, but also goes in. Jude Bellingham is started to laugh at Madrid. Incredibly well in real life. Scores here to make it 2-1 in the Bernabeu. Slightly annoying, but Vinicius Moura gets it back to Bellingham, and then it just, unless someone can't get enough on it, to stop it going in, and it's 2-1 Madrid. That goal just screams like scripted. Like, there's nothing about the goal that should have worked. Like, I want to take you back to this moment. Where is it? I think it's this moment right here. Now, what is that? Tielemans, before I switch to him, is going straight, at Brahim Diaz. They're going to put in a challenge. The second I switch to him, the game makes him just walk to the left. What's he doing? What in the world is... Why is he going to do that? And then here, why is Wijndal all the way out here? And then, look, Rodrigo making a run in behind her. Why is Wijndal... Where's he going? Where's he going in that situation? Who's he marking there? Like, no one's just marking. I hope that's fixing EAFC 24. Like, defenders don't defend unless you control them. And even then, the game tries to not defend. But with 3-1 down here to Madrid, if they score again, I'm just going to sim the rest of it. But this is why I don't play the group stage, because it isn't a fair representation, I feel like. I feel like in the group stage, Leon Bailey here, good run. Good set by Courtois. But I feel like, because I don't play the group stage, I go into like the round as it seems with a much more like better view, if you know what I mean, like a much more confidence in my team. But if I do play the group stage, I'm going right here. You see what I mean? Like, this could give us like a lack of confidence, because I could have simmed this game and maybe got a draw. But because I'm going to play it, it's going to end up being a loss, and a big loss at that. And it's going to affect our goal difference. And so I mean, I just can't get the ball off like Rodrigo. That ain't a pen. Like, why is it when you like want a game to actually be fair against you? Good saving as someone, but you know what I mean, like, why is it when you expect, when you're up against a team like Real Madrid, you think, oh, like, this should be a game, like, if I lose, you know what I mean, it's going to be a fair loss, and then you play it, and it's anything but. Everything just goes against you. And you can't get close to their players because competitive mode just makes certain players like impossible to challenge. And then, what is that? Yeah, no, just get me out. Okay, before we take on Liverpool here, sorry, we're similar game up against Arsenal. We picked up a 1-0 win with Zaniolo scoring, and we're similar game against Blackburn Rovers in the Carabao Cup, which we obviously won with the second team. But Arsenal and Liverpool, when I similar against Arsenal, we're 14th in the league, that's why I didn't play it. And Liverpool are also 14th in the league, so I'm not sure what's going on here. But I thought I'd just play against Liverpool so we can talk about the Salah situation before we get into the game. Obviously, Salah has said that he's willing to leave Liverpool this season, which I'm not surprised in whatsoever. Now, some people are like, "Oh, why would he leave Liverpool?" Is Egyptian, you know, he's got like religion. I can't even speak. Like, beliefs of religion that are like popular, like heavily popular, over in Saudi Arabia. So that's a huge thing for him moving over there, and the money. Obviously, that's a huge thing. And he's been at Liverpool for a long time now, and Liverpool aren't a team that were with him a few years ago. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of like coming towards the end of his powers at Liverpool. He's still a great player for them, don't get me wrong. But Liverpool they need a new generation. And I think they should actually just sell Salah. I think, yes, losing him for this season will be a huge loss for them. But I think in the long run, they can invest money. Because Saudi, I think it's Al Ittihad, I believe, are after him. They're willing to pay a lot of money for him. Like they're willing to pay a lot of money for Salah. I've seen they would apparently going to offer him more money than Ronaldo's earning over there, so that's mental as well. But let's get into this game against Liverpool and see why this team is in 14th place. Because looking at the team, I can kind of see why they got Audrey, Zola, Van den Berg, Fofana, Curtis Jones, and Oxlade Chamberlain in the team. But let's get into this one and hopefully beat Liverpool. And now Bailey into Zaniolo. Zaniolo hits it and Zaniolo puts it over just about.
Curtis Jones.
What have been Curtis Jones on the left-hand wing? But Luis Diaz shoots and saved by Unai Simon.
Well, his reflexes
Bonner.
Well, he's very much a confidence
Luis
player. At the
Diaz.
moment, his confidence must be high. 3 goals in the
Mo
last
Salah.
3 games. And I think
Into Luis Diaz and that somehow ended up as a goal.
Magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they
How has it
were
ended up
hoping
as a
to
goal?
reach.
That wide, like, I thought Unai Simon would have that covered easily.
well, here
I
it is
thought, you
again.
know what, I can bring
The
Unai Simon
pass
out
behind
and he's going to save
defence,
this.
absolutely perfect. But the
And I
keeper
can just
should do
mark the
better
centre,
against
but
their post.
somehow that
That's
shot's
not
found its way
his
past
far
that
too
goalkeeper.
That's not good goalkeeping.
Now look at this. How has that gone past that keeper?
Could be a chance to break here.
Sula. What in the world is going on, man? It just screams Liverpool are going to win this game. Somehow. Lukaku.
He's in with a
Can he prove me
chance.
wrong, though? Lukaku.
And it
There we go.
goes.
Rifles it in.
Thrilling
Romelu
stuff here.
makes it 4 goals in the 4 games right now, proving that he's back and he's here to stay. Romelu Lukaku scores past Alisson. I was going to try to round that, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme it with that made
Well, let's see
sense.
this again.
But
This is
Lukaku
counter-attacking
played
football
through
at its
here,
very
and it's a
best.
powerful finish past Alisson.
He hits through the
And
back of
hopefully
the
we can
ball
keep
with
this
such
going and
precision.
score more
It's
goals in
great.
this game to beat Liverpool here, because we are currently undefeated in the Prem. 5 games, 5 wins. Zaniolo. How's your Trivella? Oh, it's off the bar. Thank you for the ball there, Salah. And Bailey over the top to Lukaku. Oh, fucking hell, he's rifled that one.
Swing at the ball in the end. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Luis Diaz now on the ball here, bringing the ball forward, plays it through to... What has just happened there? What has just happened?
No less than they deserve.
Tielemans.
Tielemans.
Need a long shot from you, Tielemans. And he's supplied. Get the ball. How has Alisson not saved that one? But he's saved so many other chances you might have seen in this game. I don't get this game, honestly. Like, shots that shouldn't go in end up going in. But shots that should easily be saved somehow end up in the back of the net.
Affects the match.
We're making one change. We brought on Jovic and Brow on the left-hand side, but still offers some more pace instead of Leon Bailey. But it's an incredible through ball into Lukaku, and you cannot stop the shine downfield. You cannot stop the shine of Romelu Lukaku. It's a great finish as well. Rifled it. He's done that early in the game. You would have heard me be surprised how much power he got behind that one shot. But that's an incredible strike there. Nothing Addison can ever do about that one. He's put everything behind it, and it's gone top bins. And we're back in the lead here. Well, not back in the lead. We're in the lead here, where we should be. Oh no, as if there's no way. There's no way you're going to do this to me again. Vindal! Incredible challenge. Whoa, that was a moment and a half there, but a win over Aston Villa, no, win over Liverpool for Aston Villa. Great game, Lukaku good game, continues his good form. Let's get into our next game, which possibly is Man City, because there's a lot of games that we're going to sim in between, so I'll cut to you when I show you the results of those games. Okay, so there was only 2 games in between the game against Liverpool and this one up against Man City, and we picked up a 2-2 draw against Everton and a 4-2 win against Sporting in the Champions League group stage. And we're going to be taking on the other team that are one of the 3 teams undefeated so far in the Premier League. Obviously, Leeds are somehow undefeated. I don't see that lasting much longer than maybe like a couple more game weeks. I think they're going to lose probably their next game against Tottenham. But we're going to take on Man City here. So one of the teams here are going to end up being a team that has a loss in their record, possibly here. It could be a draw, but the way this game is, it's never going to be a draw. I can't remember the last time I actually played out a draw in a game. I genuinely have no idea. But we're going to get into this game here at the Etihad, and we've got a huge boost there as well, because Jacob Ramsey is back from injury. His 2-month injury spell is finished, and he's back in the team here because he's on the bench. He's not going to start this one, obviously, because Zaniolo has been incredible for us so far, and he's going to be working in the team now and there. We're going to bring him on if we need him in this game. Depending on the result, I give him some game time to get back into match fitness. But Lukaku so far, as we're seeing, has been playing some incredible football. Let's get into this one at Villa Park up against Man City, who last season were underperforming, but this season seems to be back at the top of the game. Let's get into this one, and hopefully be the team that walks out here undefeated. Lukaku, Ruben Diaz. Again, they're playing Laporte at left wing. What is going on, man? What over the top here? Oh, thank God that didn't go in. Oh no. Oh, Pau Torres. Honestly, one of the best defenders I've used in this game. Zaniolo could have played it up to Lukaku here. We're going to try find him here. Lukaku. Why does he just not run towards that? The game just hasn't locked him onto that pass. Big challenge there from Pau Torres. Some other balls. Somehow found its way back to Luis Alberto in the end anyway. But Foden. Oh no, they're going to score her, aren't they? Alberto. Not if I can say anything about it. Pau Torres. Pau Torres, honestly. That's why he's the captain of this team. And Torres over the top here to Lukaku as well. Good touch needed. Oh, it wasn't the greatest, and it's going to be a handball against us, even though that was a poor decision by the ref, because I got the ball blasted into me. There's nothing I can do about that.
Foden.
Oh no, it was Alberto to Hotland, but Sula, incredible challenge there. It's been a game of defensive highlights so far, I imagine. We haven't really had anything going forward because of stuff like this, where the ball's just bouncing off us, unfortunately. But Bailey now. Tielemans. Why is Diaby taking a touch there when I told him to not do anything? The plan was for him to stop the ball dead, play a 1-2 with Zaniolo, and then move, not take a touch in behind and lose the ball. Now here comes City, Luis Alberto, the Spaniard. But Sula comes over. Oh, have a day off, referee. So I'm just fighting an uphill battle in this game right now. The game is going against me, and referees are going against me. Header clear by Sula. Now Zaniolo. Nicolo. Zaniolo, the Italian. Oh, Edison somehow saved that. Now here goes Zaniolo. Zaniolo in here. It's Romelu Lukaku. Now back into Zaniolo. Zaniolo hit that, and it's somehow saved by Edison. There we go, find out. Now here goes Tielemans. Tielemans through to Romelu. Lukaku to Belgians, link it up, and Lukaku to right footed pass Edison. There we go. He's done it again. He cannot be stopped because the shine cannot be stopped. I keep saying it, but you know, it's what you say about Lukaku. You cannot stop the shine. And right now, even an undefeated Man City cannot hold him at bay for long enough anyway. They've done it in the first half just about. Edison's put up some great saves, as you would have seen. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Because Lukaku finds a way to score.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline. Some progress with the ball at his feet.
Pau Torres comes over, wins the ball. Leon Bailey as well now on it. Ah, Foden.
Let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA.
Oh no, Haaland's whoa, and just rifles it. It's a bit annoying. They don't deserve it. They really don't. That's the second shot of the game.
Well, I have to say,
And it's just Haaland. No, I mean, I'm not sure how that's happened there, but it's done well, I guess you could say. And then, Simon could do better there, but again, it's a Haaland power shot. It's impossible to stop unless it's me doing it against an AI goalkeeper. Give me De Bruyne. Okay, Simon got into Haaland. Good save, Simon there. Brilliant save. So, Leon Bailey hasn't been in this game. Lukaku, however, has been in this game. And there's another opportunity here, and there's too much power on that one, but he did brilliantly there. No matter what the situation is. That was almost one of them. Leon Bailey. It's been given room here. Leon Bailey. Romelu Lukaku, there we go. Awful defender from City there. That's what I don't get. Man City can go from being an impenetrable team to that. Now, this has been one of the closest games they could play against Man City ever in this FIFA. Like, honestly. They played the most like Man City than they ever have in Prem against me. Like, good defending. Not the greatest passing forward in this game, but you know what I mean. That's because of my good defending in this game, in my opinion. But Lukaku here makes it 2-1, and hopefully we don't concede an annoying goal like we did last time round. Julian Alvarez. Wider to Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, let's score here. What a block by Sula. Wide here. Lukaku make a good run there. Lukaku chest. Finish. Oh, what a save. Can get another goal here. Lukaku. Oh, why didn't you shoot when I press shoot? That's the end of the game, ref. It's the end of the game. There we go. It's a 2-1 win over City. It's been a very close game. I want to show you the stats of this game because they've had like 3 or 4 shots, if that, and like 2 on target and scored 1 goal. But Edison, 4 shots and like 2 on target. But Edison's made some absolutely insane saves in this game. It's on shooting into which it saves. Or is it? Where's it going to show me? Is it going to tell me? I don't even know. But Edison made quite a few saves. And almost denied us. Is it on there? Yeah, 6 saves out of 14 shots. And how many on target? 8 on target. He made 6 saves out of 8 on target, but 2 still managed to go in. That shows the quality of our team. But whenever City, whenever obviously Tottenham and Liverpool, let's go into the rest of the games in the episode and see what other challenges lie ahead of us. Okay, before we take on our arch rivals Man United here at home at Villa Park, I just want to show you the results that we've had since the last game we played against Man City. We actually took on Man United in the Carabao Cup and beat them on penalties. I didn't realise it was Man United at the time, otherwise I would have played that game as well. I just sinned past it without really looking, and luckily we beat them on pens. I can see we've won multiple games in the Champions League right now. We beat Wolves, we drew against West Ham, and we also then beat Leicester 4-1. We're going to take on Man United here. I can see after this game we've already got Rome, which is a challenging game, because in December, Newcastle, you could say our challenging game, but the rest of the games are just games that we're going to sim. So I might actually end the episode with a game maybe here, somewhere around it. We might have one more game after this, depending on how this game goes. I might play one more because I may have a January transfer window next episode, in which I don't think we need to be active in. To be honest, I really don't think we need to be active in. But this game against Man United is going to mark the return of Jacob Ramsey. We played him in the game against Leicester, and we picked up a 4-1 win, so hopefully he got a assist or 2 in that one. But you can see Man United are currently 4th in the Prem, 7 points behind us so far, and we're undefeated obviously after beating Man City. We are still undefeated, so let's get into this one at Villa Park. Let's make sure our bench is everything we need it to be for this one. Anybody that I want to take with us for this, maybe Cole Palmer. He was pretty good last episode when we used him, so we're going to bring Cole Palmer with us for this one. And let's get into this. and hopefully beat Man United here. We did beat them in the Community Shield to get revenge for, you know, the losses they handed us last season in multiple competitions. But let's get into this one and hopefully get even more revenge against them. Amad Diallo forward here to Lautaro Martinez, and Pau Torres it shows. Apparently not. There we go, that is his. Zaniolo. Gets it past Amrabat into midfield, into Moussa Diaby. And Diaby now over the top here to Romelu. Early on, 4 minutes in, Romelu Lukaku. Honestly, he's back with a vengeance. He's back in the Prem with something to prove. It was like Juventus in the series, he signed for them. I believe from Chelsea, I think they sold him this season 1. But Lukaku's back. And he rifles it past Onana here. Brilliant ball over the top by, I think it was Zaniolo in the end. Tomorrow couldn't stop Lukaku there. And we're 1-0 up here. And this game, if it carries on like the way it's going, could be a very therapeutic win for us over United. Player that Matic struggles the most against, other than Vinicius Junior, but Amrabat on the ball here. Good work there from Tielemans. Oh, I should have just cleared it properly. Shouldn't have tried to pass it out there, but Mason Mount. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, that's so annoying. That's what I mean, like, the defence doesn't defend unless you control them. Like, you actually saw it with Suda or Pau Torres, whoever it was. They just sort of stood there moving around in the general area that Mason Mount was. You'll see here. Like, there's no reason, like, Mason Mount should get past Suda there. Like, Suda should have been in the spot stopping him from cutting inside, but he followed Mason Mount completely. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get that therapeutic result as after. That's what needs to be. Tielemans in that position most of the time. Sula, good defending there. Leon Bailey. Good work there by him. Into Zaniolo now. There's Moussa Diaby here. Diaby into Tielemans. Touch, hit, off the bar. Lukaku, so I could just get a snapshot away there, but powerful effort there from Tielemans, rattles off the bar.
They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
Now Amad Diallo.
And it should boost their confidence that they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end.
He's apparently like the most influential winger in the game. A shot taken, unless someone denies him. I'll take that, to be fair. It's a better opportunity than we would have got from the resulting shot. Sula, smart beat into that by Parejo. And Vindal, brilliant defending. No, oh no. Don't send him off, don't send him off, don't send him off. Don't say giving a red. Oh, he's given a red, really?
Well, that's wonderful attacking play.
Okay, good save. Well, not good save, but easy save there. Diaby. Drive Diaby through to the Lukaku. Romelu. Lukaku hits it. Saved by Onana, and it's... How has that gone out for a goal kick? And it's still a corner. Fortunately, still a corner. Tielemans now. Boubacar Kamara's header was poor. Sula, that's yours. Zaniolo, there we go. Down to 10 men. The heart and the soul of Aston Villa is too much for United to handle in the end. The fight we put into it as well. Sula wins the header, heads it down to Zaniolo, one touch, rifles it, top left, and Onana is forced to pick that one out the back of his net again.
Rashford. The clock is against Manchester United here.
Oh, Pau Torres, honestly, find a more consistent centre-back than Pau Torres. I'll wait. He's going to be there forever. And Leon Bailey into Romelu Lukaku. Honestly, I don't get how I do it, and you guys do it in the comments below as well. We somehow always manage to build the most balanced team, no matter where we are in any career mode. Dortmund, we had a balanced team. Roma, balanced team. Here at Aston Villa, Chelsea, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man United. Wherever we've been, we've had a balanced team. We've had incredible defenders, world-class midfielders, and world-class strikers, no matter where we are. Or I should say attackers, but you know what I mean. We just had a team that's brilliant. It's perfect for what we're trying to achieve. As of right now, despite being down to 10 men, Our team has
Jadon
showed its
Sancho.
class and proved that it's world class.
And return to Sancho. Oh, it's cheeky.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do there. I didn't tell when someone come out. I'm not sure why he did. Referee should blow the whistle any minute now.
Marcus Rashford. Jadon Sancho.
Oh no, they're going to level it up, aren't they? Oh,
And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable.
it's so undeserved. Like, that Sancho goal shouldn't have happened. I don't know why the game brought Unai Simon out. Like, there's no reason for Unai Simon to come out in that position.
Well, here it is.
But the game thought, you know what? He's not a sweeper
And the
keeper
outcome
either,
is
by the
definitely
way.
in doubt.
Before anyone suggests that in the
Never
comments
looked
below.
like
He's not a
this
sweeper keeper. So there's no reason why he should have come out there against Sancho. And here he should have made that save as well. And somehow we've been robbed of a 3 point here. Of 3 points. Okay, after that rather unfortunate 3-3 draw against Man United, you can see we lost against Real Madrid once again in the Champions League group stage. But again, I'm not surprised by that. We beat Burnley, we beat Crystal Palace there. We then beat Newcastle, Sporting, Fulham drew against Leeds. We beat Nottingham Forest. We beat Sheffield United in the cup. We then obviously just beat Brighton there in a sim game. As you can see, the rest of the games were simmed as well. We're all going to take on Everton here. They're 7th in the league. That's why we're going to take them on. Heading into January, just to see if there's anything that we need to possibly sort out. But I don't think there is right now, because I think we're top of the Premier League table, 3 points ahead of Man City, but they take on Man United in their next game, or the game that they're about to play right now is Man United. So one of those two teams will obviously drop some points. We're going to take on a Everton team here that are actually 7th in the league. I'm not sure how they're 7th looking at that team, but clearly Sean Dyche is doing something with that team that's working. So we're going to give him props for that. But we're going to bring Cole Palmer again with us with this one. We're going to actually give Jacob Ramsey some game time off the bench, because you can see he's now back. He's gone up to an 82 rating, and Lukaku's also gone up to an 85, which is something I didn't expect to see. But he's gone up to 85 rating at 30 years old, so as you can see, he's clearly in amazing form, as you've seen in this episode so far. Let's get into this one at Villa Park and hopefully end the episode off with a win, like I was hoping to do against Man United, but let's hopefully do it here up against Everton. Shot taken, blocked by Nicolas Sule. Daddy now on the ball, sorry. There we go. Good play there. Get that out. And Lukaku now. Back to Leon Bailey. And now Leon Bailey. Back into Lukaku. Incredible play there. Now Lukaku score. There we go. Incredible footwork. Well, not incredible footwork. Incredible football there is what I meant to say. Some good defending that went into the Delhi of a shot. And then Lukaku and Leon Bailey link up well there down the left hand side. Lukaku, a tight angle. Ralph is at somehow pass Jordan Pickford there to make it 1-0. And yeah, Pickford has got it horribly wrong there somehow. Dwight McNeil. Oh no. Diallo shoots and it's a goal. Okay, to Zaniolo.
Deciding to go inside.
Good footwork there. Lukaku to Bailey. To somehow get an open situation here. But Everton just allowing us to get a room for a shot, but might have one here. But Tielemans, and he scores. There we go. Patience is a virtue, and patience is key. Just playing it around, holding the ball, just waiting for the perfect opportunity. Tielemans finds a space, and it's a great finish. So, but very bad defending. I'm not sure why the kid didn't keep up the press in the end. But Tielemans rifles it past Pickford just before half time to make us to put us back in the lead where we should be.
Well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. And 1 minute
Maybe another goal here. Zaniolo into Lukaku to make it 3-1 before half time, and he has done. I'm surprised to say that myself, but the commentator said it for me. Lukaku makes it 3-1. Quick back-to-back goals. I believe Kamara won the ball, and then Zaniolo did well to bring it forward, and a brilliant through ball into Lukaku, who made a great run. You can see Zaniolo, incredible through ball, good hold up against Brantwaite, and a great strike past Pickford to make it 3-1 before half time. Tielemans, there we go.
Well, very effective play in possession.
Oh, handball, ref free kick, thank you.
And it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
Part of me wants to try something. Not sure how well this is going to go, but Tielemans better call us free kick time. Well, um, um, well, that just happened. Goal of the season, anyone?
It's a great piece of skill. He uses the outside of his foot to hit it so cleanly. What a fantastic free kick.
Fair enough, Tielemans. Fair enough. I don't know how to react to that. Now, how do you react to a goal like that? There we go, Tielemans. Zaniolo, you have a few more minutes on the pitch, and he plays it through to Lukaku here for the hat-trick. To prove that he cannot stop the shine, no matter who you are. Lukaku grabs the hat-trick. And he's back. Well, he's been back for a while in this career mode, obviously. In this episode, it's been absolutely unstoppable. But Zaniolo is going to go off the pitch now. Jacob Ramsey's going to come on. Cole Palmer's going to come on. Going to just see what they can do in this game. And Lukaku rifles it past Pickford and grabs himself his hat-trick. Or maybe Watkins will come on as well. I don't know. I'm kind of like using Lukaku right now, but I think we're going to see a bit of Watkins in this episode. Now, Vindal, somehow McNeil's found his way through there, but Vindal, again, I'm not sure how they're through here, but Unai's doing a brilliant save. But what am I meant to do there? I literally perfectly stopped them, and the ball somehow finds its way through. Like, I don't understand this at times. There we go, Cole Palmer. Now Watkins. Two Cole Palmer here. We had a great episode last time round when we used them. Just done brilliantly there to get into Tielemans. And Tielemans into Watkins. Watkins off the bench here. Ollie Watkins grabs himself a goal. Just to say, don't forget about me. Don't forget about what Watkins can do. That's what we need to remember. Watkins is a great player still, and can do incredible things at the bench, as we've seen here. But a 6-1 win so far over Everton. I'm going to play the rest of this game. So I'm having fun right now. And Watkins, as you can see here, just gets around the defenders and just a simple finish into the back of the net. Cole Palmer obviously didn't get that attack, in my opinion. We have to give him his props to that one, but the rest of the team did well as well. And it's 6-1 here in the 66th minute. Out wide there to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Right now we're just proving our class against Everton, you know what I mean? Cole Palmer's been a lot of room here. Gets it back to Watkins, and he makes it 2 for himself. We're just unstoppable right now. But Cole Palmer is incredible, man. Like, we need to use more of him, honestly. He's more of an influential substitute than Jovan Cabral at times. And Jovan Cabral has been great for us. But Cole Palmer, as you can see there, just patient, gets the ball to Watkins, and Watkins ain't going to miss him there. And he's on course to grab himself a hat-trick in this game.
McNeil.
There we go, Vindal. So Cole Palmer deserves himself a goal, honestly, for his performance so far. Just look at him go. And why not? Cole Palmer from range. Just take a bow, son. Just take a bow. In that situation, take a bow. Clearly he's been learning from your Tielemans in training. I mean, he can shoot from range in real life, we know that much. But that is Tielemans-esque, that strike. And it's 8-1 here. It's 8-1. Matty Cash has done brilliantly there. Oh, Matty Cash. Honestly, go on, lad. Get Watkins his hat-trick. Please be onside. He's onside. Watkins, this time for the hat-trick. Off the bench. There we go. And Matty Cash, come here, lad. Matty Cash is a brilliant right back. Honestly. One of the best I've used in this game. He's only 83 rated, but it feels like a 99 rated right back at times. He's brilliant defending. He's brilliantly going forward. And Watkins gives himself a hat-trick off the bench. Says to Romelu Lukaku, just saying, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm still here. Don't forget that I am still coming for that spot. I'm still fighting for my opportunities in this team. But obviously we've seen from this episode, Lukaku's been unstoppable and Watkins is still unstoppable. And it's a 9-1 victory in the end over Everton. Hopefully the injury to Tielemans isn't too bad. Let's check that injury. And that should be going to Lukaku. I'm not sure why he's giving it to Watkins, but sure. But Yeah, let's talk about this episode in a second after we've seen the injury to Tielemans, how bad it is. Okay, so fortunately, injury to Yuri Tielemans is only a 5-day injury, and whilst we're talking about the end of the episode, I'm just going to sim this game up against Fulham, so I'll cut to you in a second when we actually do sim this game. Okay, so to sim this game here up against Fulham, and I believe they're like 15th in the league, so it should be an easy win for us. It's a 2-1 win with Buendia getting both goals for the second team. But yeah, as I was going to say, we're going to talk about the episode there just before we end it. We're going to go into January, and as I mentioned, I don't think we need to do anything in January. We've got a lot of money that we could spend, but I really don't think we need to spend it. Like, this team right now is perfect, in my opinion. Like, I feel like everyone does their job perfectly. The only player that you could look at this team and go, that needs to be improved is Vindal. But honestly, in-game, Vindal is so good. You've probably seen a couple moments in this episode where it's been incredible. But I actually need to put Cabral down here for Tyrone Mings. We don't use Tyrone Mings off the bench and bring up, or is it Cole Palmer? There he is. Because Cole Palmer off the bench is absolutely incredible. And yeah, this team right now is perfect for where we are. And I think next season will be, if we don't somehow win the Champions League this season, season 3, we'll have to do a season 3 obviously if we don't win it. But I think next season we're going to see incredible growth in the likes of like Bailey, Vindal, Zaniolo. Diaby's to a 90 rating already. Sula's 88, Pau Torres is 87, Unai Simon's 88 rated. Like, we've got so many great players in this team. It's obviously unfortunate that Ramsey's lost out his spot to Zaniolo, but I can see they're still the same rating, 82 rated. But Zaniolo obviously has been world class this episode, being like just incredible in that cam spot behind Lukaku. And I thought I'd show you the player stats for the end of the episode to show you how insane Lukaku's been if you haven't really paid attention to the full episode or whatever, or you missed a couple of moments with Lukaku. In 18 games, has scored 18 goals and got 1 assist, but I can see there Leon Bailey 12 and 7 having an incredible season for himself. Yuri Tielemans 10 and 10, Buendia 8 and 3 in the second team, Diaby 7 and 6, Zaniolo 7 and 11, and Watkins you can see there 7 and 1. Like Cole Palmer, you can see there, doing incredible. Jonathan Ikone doing alright in the second team. Sula getting quite a few goal involvements himself in some games. And yeah, the rest of the team is doing alright in terms of like some players. Obviously, John McGinn doesn't really get much playing time. He's on the bench for the second team, but he doesn't really play. And yeah, as I did mention, we do have like 180 million basically to spend if we did want to spend it, but I don't think we need to. Unless you guys think there's a signing that we need to make or a signing we could possibly make, I feel like we need to hold off till season 3, to make that signing like we could possibly do. I really don't know who else we could bring in, but I'm going to stop waffling now. Next episode, we're in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup up against Man City here. The other final, semi-final was Liverpool Norwich. Obviously, we're the reigning champions of the competition, so we are looking to retain it. In the Premier League, we're currently 5 points ahead of Man United. They beat Man City in their most recent game. And in the Community Shield was to beat Man United, meant to go to the FA Cup there. But in the FA Cup, we are currently in round 3 up against Bournemouth, so we'll begin that next episode, obviously. And in the Champions League, we did finish second in our group stage, and we've been drawn against RB Leipzig, which isn't that bad of a team. Not gonna lie, considering we finished second in the group, that isn't too bad. Obviously, we finished 2 points behind Real Madrid, which is pretty impressive. I can see Arsenal finished second, Dortmund at the top. Leipzig beat Barca quite convincingly there. Okay, 5 points ahead of them, that's why we're taking them on. But Milan and Man United go through in that group stage. Liverpool and Atletico Madrid in that one. Bayern and Inter, PSG, Juventus, and Man City and Ajax going through in that group stage. And we got a draw against Leipzig. Also, we're going to play that next episode. So if you're interested in that one, drop a like on the video, turn notifications on the channel, subscribe to the channel as well so you don't miss any videos. Now, see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. And, well, as I've proven this episode, you cannot stop the shine of Romelu Lukaku. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.